sift beforehand. We actually found glass in a raw material from a new vendor last week. It's sitting on my desk. So as they're sifting, instead of just throwing the material in a blender, we sift it all first. And we found glass in 2 drums, and we found bugs in 2 more drums. How it gets there, we don't know. We reject that lot, we reject that manufacturer. Now we will not buy from that manufacturer again. If a manufacturer does something that just doesn't make sense to us, we disqualify that. If they make a mistake that seems normal and they can correct it, they would then have to show us SOPs correcting it, training logs correcting it before we'll ever use them again. So we've disqualified about, I think it's like 15% of the vendors that we've used so far. It's getting harder and harder for us to buy materials across this country. You can read a lot of my blogs. I don't know if you saw the one a while ago where we got in a truckload of whey protein, and I think it was 8 or 10 lots. Where we only allowed 1 lot, and it was just like mishmash from the warehouse. And the lots were they over a year old, a year and a half. I don't remember, it happened so many times, I don't want to tell the wrong stories. A year to a year and a half old. Well, protein only has a 2-year expiration. I'm getting it a year and a half old. How the hell am I going to make it and give it to you guys? So we called the dairy manufacturer, $8 billion company, and they said, no, it's cool. Everybody gets it like that. We always ship like that. I have this on tape. I said, well, what do you mean? He says, once you blend and put your chocolate in it, you can then change your expiration date for 2 years. I'm like, huh? Chocolate will extend an expiration? It's a dairy product. It's expired. You can't use it. Reject it. They wouldn't take it back. We were in a lawsuit. Crazy. This is what we go through on a daily basis. Literally daily basis. Guys, just look here. This is the first one we stamped. This is a whey protein blend. Remember I was talking about a guy standing up high and he was handing them bags? I see that in facilities all over the country. The guy will just be up there, I need 10 bags, and they hand them up, they throw them in, they haven't weighed the bags. Like, it says 40 kilos, 20 kilos, it's a 20 kilo bag. No, we weigh every single bag. We test everyone through FTNAR like I showed you, so that we know every single one is what it's supposed to be. Does anybody have any questions? No? Yes? Cool. So you see it about, I don't know, 20, 30% of the facility. This is the main part. We'll just walk through on the round. We have another 16,000 square feet on the second floor, which is boring. It's just containers and bottles and stuff like that. And then this is our shipping area here. So this is a non-GMP area. In this warehouse here, you'll see this green tag. Anything with this green tag means that it's been tested internally, been tested by a third party. It has the signature of our PhD lab manager. She's the only one allowed to sign off on this in the company. I am not allowed to override that. Nobody in the company can override it. She's the only one who can sign off on this document to get in here. This is our production warehouse. Anything in here is ready to go in. We come out this way. Just gonna do a big circle around here. This is all finished product getting ready to be shipped out. It's a big door. This is the quarantine warehouse here. So every single batch of every single material, every single lot that comes off a truck gets put in here and is not allowed out of here. So you see there's nothing on these bags. There's no green stamp on it. You can't move out of here. You can see these are capsules. We still have to test the capsules. You're gonna eat them. This has the green on it. This is tested. This is ready for them to pull out and can now go into manufacturing. Bottles, anything that comes in contact with food, bottles, scoops, lids, any of the plastics, the capsules all have to go through that same rigorous testing. We can walk through here quick. Skip this. This is still a mess from our big move. This is just leftover equipment that hasn't been put back into operation yet. This here is, that's our cafeteria over there, nothing big. This is our new labeling room. So we do all of our labels internally in here. And the reason for that is I change, you guys probably notice I change formulas a lot. So if we produce labels on, like hundreds of thousands, we throw them all out. Because if I find we have to upgrade whatever, beta alanine from 3 grams to 3.2, I will stop operations, I'll pull it all off the shelf. They'll reblend it with 200 more milligrams and they'll have to relabel it again. Some a little bit, I don't know what you would call that. Yes. Somebody called me bonkers the other day. But so we make all of our labels here. They're actually made here. They go on this machine here. That prints them, cuts them, puts the coating over it, cut them all out and puts it right on the rolls, and the rolls will go right to the machine. That is our, was our $28,000 lab refrigerator. Now it's so much. We were built in the cafeteria. We were going to spend all this money. I said, it's too big for us. And then you come all the way back around. And back flavors. He's also in charge of QA. He's the one that did the root beer and everything we've done this year. He's also the GC.
Thank you very much for coming. Thank you. We really appreciate it. To show you the new facility.
Oh,
facility.
Oh, how are you?
I'm
Nice
a
to meet you.
naturopathic doctor with Clifton.
Okay.
So I'm buying a lot of your stuff.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And we use it all the time.
We're using your proteins almost exclusively.
It's cool because now you see what goes behind it.
Absolutely.
Yes, there's a lot. It's not just throwing stuff in a bottle and letting it out the door.
Because I believe in you. I believe in your company. I believe in what you're doing. And
Thank you very much.
seeing what you're doing here is such confirmation to my commitment to your products and my works.
Thank you.
I have a busy practice.
Thank you. This whole day is just for that. It's to show people what we actually do here.
And I'm here.
From our customers to wholesalers. We want you to know, it's all non-transparency. You guys know, I'll tell you the quick story for those of you who don't know it. I started the company in '96. I was a martial artist. And I started making products out of my basement of the karate school. And decided this is my full-time commitment. And I sold off my karate schools. I started NutraBio. And I went to contract manufacturers, and that's what I did. I came out, I think it was about a dozen products. We had them out for about 2 years, and it went great because I had all these karate schools out there and students that were following me. When I went to reformulate eventually, I went to my contract manufacturers and I asked for the formulas because I was there when we did it. Back then, there was no internet really. You weren't looking up products. If I wanted to check competitors, I'd have to go buy them at a store. You couldn't see them online or see research. So they wouldn't give me my formulas. They were all proprietary blends, brain function formula, 2 grams, listing all the ingredients. And I had to sue to get my formulas from 3 different manufacturers. And when I got them, I realized they were all garbage. There was nothing in my products. I still had, I'm going to pull it out for the next tour, but I still have the original protein. I don't even know what's in it, and I was just blown away. I was like, felt like a snake oil salesman. So that was in '98 around. And from '98 to 2001, we studied the entire industry. And I did over 300 tests on other companies. Realized it wasn't us, it wasn't the manufacturer, it was the way of the industry. And in 2001, I shut down, I moved into this town. We threw out $250, close to $300,000 worth of products in one day. Roberto was here, we opened the doors, put them in dumpsters, we poked holes in them with ice picks, filled them with water. So we literally started over. We threw everything out. We had a few things like pure whey isolate, pure whey concentrate, and glutamine and creatine left. I kept Norogen, and still had a prop blend in it, but the main formula was great. And the only thing that kept us from bankruptcy, we went through 24,000 square feet to I think it was a 10 by 20 bin down in this town. And the only thing that kept us from bankruptcy was we didn't have money to declare bankruptcy. We couldn't hire an attorney to do it. And it was me sitting in a bin, and every day I paid, it was a FedEx, we weren't using UPS at the time. The FedEx guy had the key to the gate to get in and the key to my thing. At the end of the day, he would go in and take 15, 20, 30 orders off the counter, and we went from doing like 1,000 orders a day to 15, 20. I'd go in the next day, I'd take the orders, I'd put them in boxes, and then Roberto came and we started all over again. And that's when I made that commitment. It's 2001, no proprietary blends. Every single ingredient would be fully transparent. Every ingredient listed, which you have to do, but every single dosage listed. So there's no prop blends. It tells you exactly what's in there. I can't say it's 1 gram of a total blend and the cheap stuff is all filled in there and the expensive stuff they're expecting to help you or help your clients is not in there. It's like 1 milligram. That's illegal to do. If I don't tell you, I can put in 1 milligram, I can sprinkle it in. So that's when we made that commitment. No prop blends, full label transparency, no fillers or excipients. So you won't see any fillers in any of my products. You won't see any excipients. Since 2001, all those excipients have been taken out and we start manufacturing. The reason I manufacture today is I don't save money from a contract manufacturer than me. Anybody in the industry that comes in here knows it costs me more money to keep this operation going to manufacture my products. If I could send them out to a contract, it would save me a lot of money. But I control everything. Raw material to the finished product. And if you guys, I don't ask you to trust me, that's why we have checkmysubs.com. You go there, you take your lot number, you put it on, and there's a third-party independent lab test of what's in your product. Trust but verify, that's what I believe in. So that's the kind of quick story behind NutraBio. So thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
I'll be around all day for any questions, but I'm going to be in these tours.
I was introduced to your products by a patient.